Good afternoon and welcome back to Tea Time with Afternoon Social. I'm Teresa Lauterbach, your host, and today on Super Shopper Saturdays we have Rose Caiazzo. I'm doing it again. And
that's correct. So you got it right.
Got it right. And she's a consultant and founder of Social Media Secrets Club, a voiceover artist, and a syndicated radio host. And she had some mountain biking tips as she's a mountain biking guide. So go back and check out all of her videos. She's in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, a transplant from New York, and so she's a great outdoors enthusiast. But today she's going to give us a short little offer of a different kind of makeover, a social media makeover. So that, and she's also going to tell us how to join her Social Media Secrets Club. So I'm going to turn this over to Rose, and you can tell us all about what you've got to offer there.
Wonderful. Thank you. And first, from the deepest part of my heart, just know that I do this club because I want to help people, right? Like, I feel that, so the Social Media Secret Club is a hub for business owners over 50 that are struggling with social media. They're just not sure what they should be doing, or they're trying things and it's not working. They're unsure of themselves, or, they're calling their daughter saying, am I supposed to do it this way? And they to give people autonomy that are business owners, right? And I've been in the field of social media since before it was a real thing, right? People thought it was a fad. They had, they were like, are you sure Facebook and my business? And I was like, yes, it's going to be a thing. So I've been watching social media for a long, long time, all the platforms and how they've grown. Some have, withered away, and how some have been purchased by others and all of that. And so one of the things that I've really enjoyed doing, and what I find that business owners really enjoy getting, is what's called a social media makeover. And I basically have branded myself as the social media makeover expert, because I cannot even tell you how many people are so happy when I'm able to work with them in this capacity to help them change their social media track, because a lot of people don't think about the strategy, or they have the strategy wrong. Like, I have this innate ability to look at someone's social media and immediately see what they changing to test to make that immediate difference. I see it. So with a social media makeover with me, and it's also with me, so I'm not, sending some other, young gal along to work with you. You're working with me, right? I have the experience, I have the knowledge. I'm offering it for $97, where we can sit in a Zoom meeting, because I know you know how to use Zoom now. Due to the pandemic, I think a lot of people know how to use Zoom. And I think it's such a wonderful way to make an impact just all over the world, because I've been working in Jackson Hole for so long and working with the businesses there and others beyond. But I do feel that my talents are so well set in the social media world that I can be helping more business owners than I am now. So that's why I want to give the offer of the social media makeover for $97. We meet for an hour, and I basically give you information on how you're going to make some changes. And we're going to talk about each one of those changes. And I am going to record it so that you can look back at it, right? And have that information for yourself to look at. And you can also implement those things and go back to it, right? Like, well, it seems like I can do this, but I need to focus on this first, right? Because sometimes, just doing all the things that I'm telling you can become overwhelming. So I'm going to point out certain things to you that are happening on the page, and I'll say, this is why, or, the timing here seems to look automated. So what we need to do is change that. I'll ask you questions about, how do you do this? Or how do you feel about this? Why do you work it this way? I will actually look at all of your social media, so it will be an overall effect, right? So if you forgot that you made a Twitter account 10 years ago. And I find it, I'm going to tell you what to do about that Twitter account, okay? Because it happens. Right?
I think I'm in that category.
But there still are techniques and tools to use for if you do have, an account somewhere, to either, let it go, or, one of the tips I would recommend is to place one message there that indicates where they can get in contact with you. Mm-hmm. And then you don't use the platform, but you gotta make sure that everything's updated. That's the other thing. As people update their platforms, they all become different. And you're like, I'm not sure of your branding here. Like,
right.
I need to see you as that one person on each of these platforms. So I review all the platforms. I give you helpful hints to test on each of those. And then off you go. And if you want to, and if you want more of me, well, I teach in a very unique, different way. Social media should be fun. It should be engaging. And for me, my business is my baby. So it means everything to me to help people that are struggling in social media, because I find it easy, right? This is how, like, my brain, my undergraduate degree, communications, public relations, but also TV and radio on the side. And then my master's degree in technological systems management. And also, I took a whole bunch of certificates to get, social media certified back in the day when people didn't even trust you that you were,
unless you had a certificate.
You had to do it, right?
Right.
So I'm very well known in Jackson Hole. You can go to my LinkedIn profile and find me. You have to know how to spell my name, though. Caiazzo. That's a little tricky. But you'll see there's where, everyone writes reviews for me, indicating that I know my stuff and that I am helping them greatly just by even one meeting sometimes. So that's the offer. Is I am happy to do a social media makeover for you for $97. We meet for 1 hour, and you can just get in touch with me directly. There's some issues with my emails right now, so I'm going to just give you a regular one, because there is going to be a special one for the club. But I'm just going to give you mine, which is the Rose C as in cat, LLC as in cat @gmail.com.
Okay. Fabulous. Thank you so much. And that would, even if you weren't into business, but having a social media makeover, making sure that you know how you're presenting yourself out there. There's so much, people I think are afraid of social media because they're all worried about, somebody's getting into my business and all that, but it's all a matter of what you put out there. And that's what all they're going to see is what you put out there. So we don't need to be afraid of social media. We just need to know how to use it as a tool for ourselves and how to use it properly. So
you got it. And you know what? It's not going to be fun if the person working with you ain't fun.
That's right.
Not fun.
Right. So
I really do look at it as, this is your baby, and I want to help you bring your baby to a place that people want to know about your baby, and get your offers. Whatever you're offering, get people there to a place that they trust, love, and enjoy you. And I have done the same thing for myself over the years, because I am the face of my business. And if you are also, doing the same type of thing with a service-based business, you are the branding, right? If you have a product, it's a little bit different, but they're still going to want to know who's behind the business. It's all about trust.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And fun. And we've had fun all week. And this is a great offer. So if you want to take advantage of this, contact Rose, and all of her information is going to be on the post with the videos. And I will have links on my website as well. And go back and check out all of her fun stories from the whole week. There's a lot of information that we got to learn about Rose and all the things that she shared. So thank you again, Rose, for joining us this week. And we will chat with you later. Thanks a lot.
It really was fun. Thanks for having me. I'm captivated.